Well, wintry weather no doubt makes travel difficult for most people, but it also poses a unique challenge for emergency services. As MTN's Jacob Fuhr explains, the biggest obstacle for ambulance drivers isn't necessarily the snow or ice, it's you.
Emergencies happen around the clock. A car crash, a stroke, a fire, whatever it may be, emergency personnel are waiting and ready at a moment's notice.
Seconds do matter. Seconds are brain cells, heart cells, muscle tissue, lung tissue.
But when winter weather strikes, it adds complications. Snow, slick, icy roads, and traffic can make it hard for ambulances to get where they're going.
It's kind of a nightmare.
But as David Webster will tell you from his years of experience, it's not necessarily Mother Nature that's the problem. It's other drivers struggling to simply get where they're going. Then you add in an ambulance in the mix and, well,
you can imagine that it's kind of all bets are off and things can get pretty chaotic and pretty stressful. See a lot more reluctance, I think, to yield right away. And I also think that people are very focused, on their lane of travel and maybe not necessarily what's going on around them.
Webster said there's one spot in particular where drivers need to take extra caution.
Intersections are always a hazard. In fact, that's the highest area in which, collisions occur. Like in these four-way intersections, we teach that you make eye contact with every driver. You have people hurrying to stop because there's an emergency vehicle on approach, and so they'll slide through the intersection into your path.
Ambulance drivers do receive some specialized training for driving in the snow, but driving a multi-ton ambulance adds in some challenges of its own.
This thing isn't going to stop in the same footpath as a Toyota Camry, right? If you see an emergency vehicle, even off in the distance, anticipate that it might be coming towards you, and you might have to, to yield right away.
Reporting in Helena, Jacob Fuhr, MTN News.
And remember, it's not just courteous to move over for emergency vehicles. In Montana, it's also the law.